Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is an automotive content creator who's turning her passion for cars into something truly unique, from detailed reviews to exciting car features. If you're a car enthusiast, Sara is the go-to person for all of the insider info. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Monday morning, let's kick it off.
Yeah.
So tell us, how did it all start? Like, what started to inspire the passion for cars?
So I've had the passion for cars since I was a kid. My dad is a car enthusiast, and I used to chill with him when he used to go to all these different car showrooms, with his friends and stuff. And since then, I was like, okay, I'm loving the sounds of the exhausts. I'm loving the information about these cars, and I used to go watch movies and stuff because it was the only way as a kid to get something out of the cars. And I fell in love with car racing, different types of cars, and all of these variety that's available in the world. And since then, I've been just a car enthusiast and nothing to do with social media. But the social media journey just started in a very weird way.
Wow.
I did not have it on my plan. It was not part of the plan. My brother, as you know, he's a content creator, but he was living at that time in London. So I met a friend who was a big content creator here in Dubai, and he basically gave me that push with the follower base and all of that. And he's like, okay, here you go. Now you need to start your own story, do your own thing. And that's when my brother Basil came back, and he's like, yo, you're female that's into cars. Why don't you do that? There's a very little of Arabic female content creators that are in cars. And you're going to do great at it, because I love to talk. I love the camera. I love all of that stuff. And I wanted to be a presenter, a TV presenter back then, but I didn't have the chance to. So I was like, okay, so this is kind of like hitting two birds in one stone. Right. So let's do that. And that's how it started.
And when was that? When did you post your first kind of car-related content?
Oh, that was not long ago, almost a year and a half ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is wild to me. We have so many people who just say, I'm going to start, and within a year or something, they build up a wide audience. So what do you think has been the secret to building, 300,000 followers in such a short space of time?
Just consistency. You need to be consistent in your posting. You need to put your passion into your filming. You need to give it the time that it requires. Even though I do have a full-time job, it's just that I used to give all my weekends not to rest, but to actually go out and film all these cars in different locations. And without that, I wouldn't have achieved anything. And I'm actually aiming to achieve more.
Yeah, it just tells us that it's purely passion. If you keep dedicating your weekend for those cars, it's just purely passion. So who inspired you in this journey? Was it a person? Was it a car? Was it an experience?
It was not really a specific car, but let's say kind of my family, because they supported my brother very much when he was getting all these millions of followers across his platforms. And my dad was super into it. He loved it. He loved the idea of social media. And then when I decided I wanted to do it, I got so much support from the both of them. My brother started off helping me filming all these different videos.
Nice.
And then once I got engaged, it's my husband right now. He's the one who's taken over all these filmings. And it's just that the support that I'm getting helps a lot. And without them, I don't know what would have happened.
But how did you do it? So you're breaking into, number one, a male-dominated industry, which we'll get to, but also the basics of, you want to talk about cool cars, you're in Dubai, how do you get access to them? If I wanted to, go into a Lambo, I have no idea how I'd do that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I have a friend. So it's all about connections. I have a friend who owns a showroom, a rent showroom for supercars, and he's the one who basically was like, you can come in, you can do whatever you want, you can take any car you want, because we're really good friends, he's supposed to say us. And that's how I started. And then since then, I would just catch any person with a really nice supercar. I would be like, do you mind if I film your car? Do you mind that? I would meet other people.
No way.
And then the actual companies started reaching out to me. And they would say, okay, we have these different cars, would you like to film? And then I would pick and choose whatever fits my audiences.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
So not any car.
No.
So what's your favorite car to film, basically? Was it luxury cars, or is it?
See, I don't have a specific favorite, but I like to do all kinds, like classics, uniques, modified. Like it's a different kind of thing. It's just that I wouldn't go for the really like
your typical ones,
car. Yeah, it needs to be something so amazing to catch. You know, need to catch your audiences to make them like hooked into your content, and those are the cars that I like, and I know how to to put my passion into them. So that's what I go for.
We mentioned you're kind of a woman in a traditionally male-dominated industry. Did you have any fears in advance, and have any of those fears been realized in terms of reactions from the public?
The thing is, I'm the only girl in the family. I have 3 boys and my dad. So I'm kind of like the male version of them. And my dad has always been saying like, I don't even know how you're like my daughter. Like you're such a male guy, like, you know, like you're a guy. And when I went into that field, I knew I was gonna get some negative comments. I knew that some people might not like what I'm doing, but the thing is, you only live once. I want to do something that I really want to do, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. And I got some percentages of, you know, males that would be like, your place is in the kitchen.
Oh my God. Actually.
Yeah, like this is not for you. Leave these things for males and all of that. And it's just like, okay, I would just ignore. I would just continue, because I do have a lot of people like friends and family that are supporting me. So,
and you have a lot of audience that really enjoy your content, basically. So those people are just they're haters.
They're just a small percentage, but it's like I saw it coming. It's just that, so I got myself ready for it.
There's a man sitting somewhere typing your places in the kitchen on your content. How dare he? Like
while he's sitting on the couch, actually.
While he's sitting on the couch, like twiddling his thumbs. Like, you were ready for it, but how did that feel?
And to be honest, completely honest, I didn't feel anything. I would just laugh and be like, oh, look at what this guy said, oh, look at what this guy said, but I wouldn't say anything. And sometimes I would actually reply back and with like laughing faces, because it's actually funny. Like you took your time to watch my content and to write that comment that has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but thank you for that.
Do you usually read comments and check people's feedback?
Of course, I have to. It's and the thing is, some feedbacks are actually like, you know, something for me to do for my next, like something, masalan, for example, something good for me, like, oh, don't do this, do that, it's better. So sometimes I like to take what people see, because they see it from the outside picture, and I'm always like doing the same thing. So it's like, okay, Nani, let's give it a try. And feedback from people, actually, they make you better.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's constructive criticism.
Yes.
It's not hate.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of electric cars on the roads right now. It's becoming the super hype. Are you a fan? What would you say about that?
I mean, electric cars are the future of the world, which is, we all know that. It's coming. They're cool. They give you the huge push when, like, you know, the hype of a fast car. However, I would still go back to like my combustion engine, because like I love the sound.
Electric cars, like, they're muted.
And they're so muted. It's like sometimes, like I was driving an electric car once, and it was a really fast electric car, super cool. Everything inside, technology-wise, like it was such a luxurious, amazing car, super expensive. And when I was driving in the morning going to work, and it's like, oh my God, I'm about to go to sleep. Like,
it's too quiet.
Too quiet. Like, no,
is it working or is it not?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, and for me, it's like I don't drive really badly on the roads or nothing, but I just like to hear, you know, the sound of my car. I enjoy, because I enjoy it myself. Some people might like electric cars because, you know, just them, but not me.
So you're a traditionalist, I guess, in that sense. I feel like electric cars were having a moment, but all of a sudden Chinese cars like Geely, Jetour and Bake, if I'm saying that right, they are literally taking over the roads. Have you tried them, and
yes.
What are your thoughts?
I've tried the bike ones, yes. I've tried bike, and I've tried Honchi, I've tried Saras, I've tried different. Jetour, not yet, to be honest.
They look cool, the
they look really good.
Yeah. They're very nice in terms of, like as I said, like luxury and all of that. However, I'm my dad's girl, you know. Like he's a German guy, and I'm half, like I like a lot of German cars and Japanese cars, but I wouldn't go out of that because it's just personal, like what I like exactly.
Why do you think they're better?
I don't think they're better. It's just my kind of like, let's say, preference. Yeah, German cars to me are very reliable.
Yeah.
They give you a lot of time and all of that. They don't like, that's just my personal opinion, by the way, completely. Japanese cars are where I like to drive in terms of when I want to get the, the adrenaline. If you want to modify your cars or anything, they give you the ability to do that. So Chinese cars are good and they're going somewhere. It's just my personal preference only. Yeah.
So we've all had such car fails in our past.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing that happened to you while testing or driving a car?
Okay, once I was actually that day on that picture when I was driving the Dark Horse. I was with my husband. We were filming that car in Ruwaya, which is like a desert area. And while I was filming, literally a sandstorm just started out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
And we were in the middle of it, and I got a lot of sand into my eyes, and we started fighting, and it was like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I can't not film this car because I need to give it back. And I literally stood in front of the sandstorm, me and him, and we're just doing this, and it was all around us. And I'm like, okay, is this ever gonna end? Am I ever gonna be able to enter the car? I need to go home. Like, and then once it stopped, I just did this. I brushed the sand out of my hair. And I'm like, okay, let's go back. Let's continue.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like bang in the middle. How long does a sandstorm last?
How long did it last?
I think it was like about 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've never been inside a sandstorm before. Like I've seen it.
This is the thing.
Yeah. I've seen it around and all of that, but I've never been like in it exactly. And especially in the desert where it's like, I think where it's
all sand.
where like it's very strong, not like when you're in the city. So that was my really weird
And you couldn't get in the car because it would
No, I couldn't. And the thing is, the wind was so strong. I couldn't move, and I just had to place myself very stable, and I couldn't move. And at the same time, we were fighting. It's like, why did you get me here? And he's like, you said you want to come here, it was just a weird day.
Oh well, Instagram versus reality, because I'm sure the video that you posted was
it went viral. So.
Oh my God, that's the backstory for the most viral video, basically.
All's well that ends well. At the beginning of the show, you mentioned you have some plans. So you're working full time.
Yeah.
You're building an audience of 300,000 plus followers on Instagram. No mean feat. It's the beginning of 2025. What's on your vision board for the year to come?
So I actually want to aim for a more follower base, and basically I want to start my own thing on YouTube. So I've started at least now 2 episodes of basically how to do things with your car, some stuff that you don't need to take it to the garage for, some simple stuff that you can do at home, where to buy them, what to use, and all of that. I've already posted 1 video, and I got some really good feedback, and I think I'm gonna start this journey not just reviewing cars, but actually helping people out, educate them.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I am absolutely so car illiterate, and I don't know where to go, as in online, to find out basic questions, and I just go to the petrol station, and I feel like I'm going to get scammed because I'm just
100%.
This not sure, I don't know what's going on.
And it's just oil change, and they go into all of depth. Yeah. Usually I just rely on my brothers. I'm like, you know what? Oh, there's something coming up. It's okay, I'll just get my brother, it's fine.
So we're here for educational content, Sara.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Thank you so much.
That brings us to the end of our first interview on a Monday of 2025. Sara, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Masa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, have a beautiful Monday. We hope the traffic doesn't hit you too bad, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.